Hello once again, everybody. As you can readily see, we're at the Feedstuffs exhibit at World Dairy Expo, and this is Sarah Muirhead. She is editor and publisher of Feedstuffs. And first of all, Sarah, thanks for being with us today.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Tell us a little bit about what Feedstuffs does for the ag person that's been involved in agriculture, and for those that might even be removed for a generation or two. They may be familiar, but we have viewers other than them that are watching. So for them and to catch us all up a little bit, what does Feedstuffs do and what are you responsible for?
Feedstuffs is a weekly newspaper for agriculture. It covers a lot of different issues: environment, regulatory, all the way from what we feed our animals, how we house our animals, and how we care for our animals. We've been around for about 80 years, and we just provide news and information every week.
Well, now, your responsibility here is to, in addition to all of that, is to tell folks a little bit about a new coloring book that you have out, and we can show the viewers what this is looking like. What's the purpose of this, and tell us a little bit about the background.
The purpose of this is to educate consumers, and children especially, about animal agriculture. We've gone through and written a very targeted message, a very accurate, fact-based message, and we've done a lot of, very fact-based drawings, and we get these in the hands of as many children and parents that we can get them into. We have 1,500 of these going out to the school students that are here at World Dairy Expo this week. We'll be handing out, they're being handed out 3 different booths, so probably about 6,000 of these we will be distributing here at World Dairy Expo. We also distribute these at farmers markets, county fairs, state fairs around the country.
Sarah, I think it's most likely very important these days because animal agriculture can get emotional at times, and a lot of times certain organizations and groups don't use facts the way they should, and something like this is getting the facts into the hands of young people while they're forming some of their opinions.
That's exactly right. And we try and do it in a fun way too, because we feel that's a good way to get people and capture people's attention. And with a coloring book, the beauty is that hopefully the kids will color the pages and then hand them to their parents to show what a wonderful job they did, and the parents read the message and maybe even hang it on the refrigerator. So it's a win-win across the board, we think.
I would imagine that there are young people from the farm and maybe some of their parents that don't really appreciate some of the facts that the coloring book is trying to tell.
We have not had any complaints about that. The complaints that we've had, or the concerns that we've had, have been our use of a little red barn. Some of the people in our industry say that does not currently represent all of agriculture, but yet we find that people are very sensitive to the images that we're portraying, and this is the only way we're going to capture them and bring them in so that they can get the accurate message.
Well, let's go back to your main message in your Feedstuffs publications. You're getting out the facts, you're breaking stories, you're doing reporting, and this is something that is vital to all of agriculture, especially at this time.
It very much is, and there's so much misinformation out there, and that misinformation is being conveyed by a lot of different groups that don't always have agriculture's best interest in mind, and we want people to be reassured and to know that their food is safe, and those people producing their food are doing so in a way that's, they know what they're doing, and let them do it, and let's look at the facts before we make some certain decisions out there.
Now, Sarah, I'm sure there are folks that would like to see what you do have to offer, some of your publications, and for them to get that kind of information. How's the best way for them to go about doing that?
There's a couple different websites that we have. There's feedstuffsfoodlink.com, which is a totally free website packed full of information and resources for folks. There's connectingfarmtofork.com, which is for students, for kids, for teachers, that has a lot of great information that you can use at home or in the classroom.
Fantastic, and we'll be putting links to Feedstuffs on our website as well. So, Sarah, once again, thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Sarah Muirhead, the editor and publisher of Feedstuffs, our guest today at World Dairy Expo. Stay with us, back with more right after this.